Okay, hello. Happy Monday, everyone. The conclusion of Group B is right now. We are here to see if Luka Modric, the who we're dedicating the thumbnail to, if he will be able to carry his team through to the next round. They are currently sitting last. They're rooting for Spain really to take care of business, which would allow Croatia with a win to then leapfrog both Albania and Italy. Italy, on the other hand, wouldn't mind Albania winning and then a decent large margin of victory against Croatia, so they could even finish atop of Group B. But realistically, a point sees them through, right? Unless Albania, all right, real. Let's keep it realistic. A point would see them through as the second place finisher in Group B. Where we don't need to go into other nonsense scenarios that aren't likely to happen anyway. But now let's analyze, let's dissect what we are actively rooting for and what's most likely, what is most probable. And shout out to us, by the way, trying to understand cricket earlier. I think we got a dent in our cricket knowledge. I now at least semi understand the score and what they're asking for there. So shout out to us. But now, in terms of what we're rooting for, this one's tough. Hmm. What I have. Do I like? Okay, so while looking at this, I mean, Italy probably not going to score a whole hell of a lot. I'm picking essentially. I'm picking Croatia to win a narrow game. Let's go ahead and go with the under. So let's go with the under 1.5. Nah, I don't love that. Nah. Now let's go with that, and then Croatia money line and Croatia to win. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Under 1.5 and Croatia to win. That seems like a responsible play. Just because I think Italy is inherently going to play for the draw. And we all know that they invite a lot of pressure on themselves anyway. So that seems like a responsible play. Shout out to us going 6-4 yesterday, too, by the way. So I think that's reasonable. I think we're onto something here. It could be this has been a week of surprises. We must acknowledge this much. So let's kick back, let's relax, and let's try not to hate our existence in the world of betting, in the world of gambling. But I think we like this. What we're what we're really rooting for is what we're really rooting for here is a 1-0 victory to Croatia. That's really what we're looking for. And case in point, Croatia is starting out really just moving the ball around, really content to just keep possession, not force too much. As soon as I say that, they do play a long ball and it just goes out of bounds. So yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh, we didn't mark when that would be. Oh, let's put around the 2-minute mark. My fault. But anyway, that's how I view this game. That's what I think is most likely. Just a nice. I think Modric in particular will find a moment of brilliance, and as soon as we say that, As soon as we say that, Sucic, with a pretty nice shot from distance. Oh my goodness, and what ends up being a pretty spectacular save from the keeper. I can't pronounce his name. Donnarumma, and Modric with the corner now on the right hand side. That as soon as we say that, I think both sides are going to take it a little easy and that they're not really looking for that kill shot. A lot is asked out of the Italian goalkeeper right away. Ooh, oh, a little messy right there in the backfield. Little tried to play. Well, how's that a foul? I don't like how they've been calling this a foul lately. You go to ground, you get the ball first, and then on the follow through, you get some leg, sure, but that shouldn't be a foul, man. And I couldn't see if they played a quick free kick or if it ended up being a throw in. But I hope that wasn't a foul because that shouldn't be a foul. Because you're the chance of you injuring who you're going into the tackle with is small because by you going to the ground first, the ground absorbs a lot of the force. So the actual chance of you injuring the oncoming player is really small. So if you go to ground first, you play the ball, and then your follow through gets the other guy, you're much less likely to injure someone versus if you just go in straight away and just happen to get ball first, right? Because the ground isn't taking away the majority of the force then, and you're playing the ball anyway first, right? You're making a play on the ball. So I hope that wasn't a foul, and I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't tell because they either did a quick throw or a quick free kick, just set it down and pass it. And I couldn't see from the camp because they panned out. But anyway, Italy now just keeping possession here. Showing absolutely zero concern, showing absolutely zero urgency, and this plays into our hands beautifully. Now it must be said, we can live with just one of our bets hitting today. Um, Mainly because oh, Italy getting a little ambitious here. Oh, someone woke up with their cappuccino this morning, but no, right? We can. I forget what I was actually saying, where I was going with all of this, but right, we can afford for Italy to we can afford for Italy to be a little ambitious at times. Hey, Brady, what's up, man? And I do drink a lot of coffee. Yeah, guilty, guilty. And I just watched today, so I actually think, like, genuinely now. First of all, I understand now. Um, so India, this is now the Google thing. I never understood what this meant. India won by 24 runs, T20 51 to 55. Never understood what any of that meant. So I actually have a pulse of what I'm looking for. So I don't know enough. I don't feel confident enough to start putting bets on cricket, but I understand now what's going on, and I'm kind of starting to get an idea of what to look for. And what's his face? Virat Kohli. Shout out to him. What a game he had, and that was really awesome. So anyway, I say all that to say I'm gonna tune into more cricket. What I didn't realize is that it's a 4-hour commitment, seemingly, and this is the quick version of the game. The the 20 what is it? The 20 wickets. No, not 20 wickets. You know what I'm saying? The 20 whatevers. I want to say outs, but that's not what it is. The 20 balls. It's I know that that's not the term either, but you know what I'm saying. Why it's called T20. But anyway, I enjoyed cricket, so we're gonna tune into that again. And now I know that I need to be prepared for a 4-hour engagement. And now I hope to be able to provide a little commentary. But anyway, let's focus back here on soccer. What we did for today's bets for everyone tuning in. What we did. Oh, Joe, I'm so glad you asked. Joe and Brady, I'm so glad you both asked for today's bets. We took the under 1.5 and Croatia money line. And now I know what you're saying. Wow, he's being very reckless today. And part of that is because we went 6-4 yesterday with our units. And the other part of this is because I didn't really see any great value otherwise. So the over under was at 2.5, but that was already at minus 160. And then the spread was at minus a half. And I just think so. Italy can afford to play for the draw. Croatia has to come out and try to win the game. And Italy plays more defensive anyway. So I just see a 1-0 game playing out. And I think it'll be Croatia who ends up breaking through. So that's my line of reasoning behind taking the under and Croatia money line. And what's nice because we bumped the well, I don't know if you'd say bumped down, but right, we lowered the goal total and we're taking Croatia on the money line. If either of these hit, realistically, we're fine. So we don't need both to hit. This isn't a parlay, but we can use with either hitting and we'll be fine because I got both for like Croatia was at plus 160 and the under is at plus 145. So we're good either way. We realistically just need one to hit, and every time Italy marches forward and tries to get something going offensively, I feel better and better about the under. So Buddy just tried to head the ball from about 30 yards out, and he missed. He missed everything. So we're feeling good. We're feeling good. We went 1 of 7 the day before. We went 6 of 4 yesterday off of a miracle last second goal. So we're feeling really good today, boys. We really are. And now, let's see. And then tonight we have the Stanley Cup as well. Excited for that. So everything is good. Hopefully we see our friends. Oh my god! And Croatia turns the ball over, really deep in the half. All right, they're playing around with it, around with it. When you get the ball, I will say this till I am blue in the face. You have to get a shot off, and now they're playing possession. This is great for us. Now they're just playing with possession back. Right? They had like a 3v3 situation after a turnover. You have to get a shot up. And they did end up playing the ball in a dangerous area and it took a last second tackle from the defender. So not bad. But you get what I'm saying there. If you win the ball deep in your opponent's territory, I'd just rather see you get a shot off. Right. And now where's the magic line between go for goal and get an attempt off versus all right, let's pull it back and just keep possession? I don't know. Well, I know what it is for me, but I'm more or less in favor of just you only get so many chances, so many really good chances where the other team gaffes, and if you turn the ball over deep in your own territory, that's a gaff. Case in point, Italy just won the ball back deep in the half of Croatia, and now they're playing it back. Now they're playing possession at midfield. But this is fine. This is fine. We'll live with this all day. Yep, pass it around, boys. There we go. And back to the keeper. Yes, there we go. The under is well on board, boys. The under is well in play. Oh shoot, don't like that. They pass forward. And Italy wins a corner. Oh no. uh, Now this is where Italy could be potentially dangerous off a set piece, right? So here we go. um, Now I will say, boys, if Italy get look, they're milking this. Yeah, they're playing for a draw. You have to love this. So I'm saying this now. The under is a lock, and you have to keep in mind I took a lower total, so I think our all total is a lock. Now it must be said, if Italy scores here, they're gonna go ultra defensive mode, and the corner doesn't beat the first defender for the 40th time in this tournament. Modric galloping down the other side, and he loses out. Oh, I will tell you this: we all know how I feel about my bets too, right? If they hit, great. If not, we're not sweating because we're semi-responsible adults in terms of what we do with our gambling activities. I will say, I will root for Modric having a spectacular day. So if he has a hat trick, well, in that case, I guess Croatia would win. So one of our bets hits. But right, you get what I'm saying. I'm okay of losing the over under battle if it means Modric has himself a day. So we actively just root for the best result. We actively root for what's best for you guys, which is entertaining soccer. That's what we always root for. The bets are a sideshow. So for mainly they are a sideshow, and they are mainly so that Jordan can make fun of me. That is what they are mainly. And Spain scores. They are on the board 1-0. So how does that shake things up? So Spain would be through on 9 points. Italy would advance with 4. And you have to imagine that Croatia knows this, right? So there would have been, let me think if there would have been a possibility. 4. And no, Croatia had to win either way. So never mind. Ignore what I was about to say. Ignore what I was about to say. Yep. Yeah, so there's a lot going on here. Torres. What's that gonna push? So that's gonna put the goal difference. Yeah. So I was gonna say there was an outside chance of Italy even leapfrogging Spain, depending if Albania had a sneaky good game, and Italy then for whatever reason opened up. Right, there was a sneaky possible chance for um there's a sneaky chance for what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, for Italy to finish top of Group B, but I think we could kiss that goodbye. And again, I'm just listing the possibilities. I'm just saying what's possible. That's all. That's all my job is. I'm not saying it was likely. I'm not saying that I had money on that. We all know what I have money on. And it's allowed, right? I'm over the age of 18. I'm in New York. All right, so we're not advocating anything that's not unreasonable or not allowed. We are, and we're doing it semi responsibly, right? And we're having some success. We're having some success. So anyway, enough on that. Back to the game. The ball is bouncing around more than a pinball at an arcade in an arcade room, and neither team is really garnering much of any rhythm or possession. It seems like both sides are are more than happy to enter the half nil-nil, and that's fine by me. That is more than fine by me. Yeah, whenever I see either side at this point, and this is just how the game's going. This is just me reading this game at this particular moment. Whenever I see either side connect more than 2 passes, I start to get a little worried. I'm like, oh no, they're starting to find a rhythm. And that should just show you what I think of both sides at the moment and how they're both playing. Oh, free kick in a decently dangerous area. Let's see how far out it is. It's probably like a little over 35 yards out. Let me, if they zoom out. Come on. I saw the foul. I want to zoom. Oh, they showed the earlier shot attempt when I said we're not worried about goals being scored. I have been the king of the announcers jinx this week. But anyway, here we go. Okay, Jorginho. Yeah, that's about 35 yards out. And they're playing it back, just willing to play possession. This is beautiful. And we are off and running. Keep it up, boys. Big ball over the top. And a big boot to literally no one. Italy with the ball. And of course, yep, pass it back. There you go. Yeah, don't look forward, boys. Oh, they actually got a decent switch on. They have a winger in space. He plays it in. Oh, Pellegrini. Pellegrini thought could have either got a shot off or placed the ball across the six. I really did. Ooh, not a bad header there from Wutegu. Retegu. Not a bad header. Got between, oh no, got on the other side of the defender, got his head on it, put it really on, put it where he should have. That, like, that's hard to try to finish from that angle. Um, really did well there though, all things considering. Oh, they did award the corner. Good for Italy. Good for Italy. Good for them. But anyway, here we are now. Italy with the corner. I bet you they're gonna just play it short and then try to possess out of it. That's what I'm betting right now. Pellegrini standing over it. Oh no, they actually played it in, and it doesn't go past the first defender for the 250th time of this tournament. Italy. How's that not offside? Oh, I would have bet everything I had that he was offside, but on rev- on review, that was very clearly on, and they Italy looking dangerous. Uh-oh. Italy galloping forward. Let's go. Gosh, even when Italy has a clear goal scoring opportunity through a set piece, it still looks like they're defensive. So only five in the box, two people near where the corner is being taken. They play it short, play it around, and the ball goes through. Ooh, I don't know if that was a mishit. Um, Ball back into the box, or if he just tried to shoot that. But either way, it sails very much comfortably wide of the goal, and we're living. We're living. We can live with that. So yeah, Joe, to answer your question, we are feeling fantastic about the under and Croatia money line at the moment. Talk to me in about 30 minutes. See how I'm feeling then. But as of right now, we're cooking. It might be cereal, but we're cooking. Italy winning possession a lot too, and that's a free kick. Yeah, that's got to be a card. Yeah, Buddy wins the ball back and gets tripped immediately. Yeah, that's got to be a card every time. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But anyway, um, You have to be careful about picking up these silly cards in terms of missing a game because you decided to do something stupid. But it's not my playing career, so you do what you want. Eh, anyway, here we are. Here we are. Yep. Yep. Yeah, so Italy or Croatia knows that they have to go after it. To be completely honest with you, I'm surprised. Let's see how much. I bet you Italy has about 60% of possession so far. Oh no, I was wrong. 40. Wow. It feels like Italy has had, for sure, as of late, over the past no 5-10 minutes or so, 5-10 minutes or so, Italy has had the line share of possession. Croatia careless giveaway. Italy playing it through. You got to get a shot off and a decent off ball movement. He just couldn't connect with it well. But Italy with another corner. That's what I mean. Italy. So Italy, it shows that they have less of the possession. But Italy with 5 corners so far. Italy for sure. Obviously, Italy has had the better of the chances so far, and Italy too. Italy too. It must be said. Um, just doing better, getting deep in Croatian territory. What a save! If the under ends up hitting, we owe everything to Livakovic. That was a gorgeous save off of that Italian header. Wow. Ball goes right, and then a ball is floated in from the right hand side. It floats, point blank header as he's going to his right. Then just quick reflexive reaction to push it over the bar, and Italy with another corner. And it also doesn't beat the first defender. Now, I will say it's good if you're Italy that you keep getting all these corners. Um, oh my god, what a stupid foul. I will say I would hope at this level that at least half would beat the first defender. And I don't think that's me being unreasonable considering they're getting about um, they've gotten about 8 corners so far, and we're only what not even a half hour into the game. So I would say it's reasonable to have four, at least 4 corners beat the first defender. I think that's fair. That's how I see things at least. But anyway, here we are. Croatia now with a little spell here of possession. They're slowing things down because why play with any sense of urgency if you're Croatia? I like it. There we go. Yep. Play it out. Yeah, just feel yourself out, you know? -3 too. Maybe Croatia doesn't deserve to advance. Maybe I was being rash by taking the money line, but anyway, get on side. There's nothing worse as a striker than when you parade offside. You know you're offside, and so you just stay there. You just stand there, and you continue to just watch the ball. There's nothing worse that you can do as a striker because A, you're not helping your team, and then B, even if the ball does go to you, or it's just a genuine shot on goal and you happen to be near it, you could be considered involved in the play. It gets called back. So the striker is generally allowed to be the laziest person on the field. Um, of the field players, right? I don't think anyone would call the goalkeeper lazy though. Just they're not, obviously not running as much. But you get what I'm saying, right? The striker more or less is allowed to lollygag until the ball gets near them, depending on the coach, depending on the system, of course. But you get what I'm saying. A lot of times the striker has a free pass to kind of just wait in between the posts for the ball to come to him. And so if you then just stand in an offside position and watch the ball, there's nothing that frustrates me more. Very little frustrates me more. But anyway, Croatia is now building it up, keeping a little possession. You love to see it. You love to see it. Oh shoot, Croatia going forward. Who is it? Oh, Modric with a decent shot, forced the save out, and now it's a big scramble. Really sloppy soccer, but they get it back on the ground. Who is it? Who is it? Sucic puts it on his right. Puts on his right. Dummies. Modric with it. I think he was trying to find a pass there, but it deflects anyway. Somehow, as this game goes on, well, Croatia will have to both pressure and open up. Now they right now have four players just standing forward. I don't know what Croatia's doing right now. I don't. But hey, it's not my Euro 2024 career, so yeah, Modric testing the keeper there early. Oh my god. Okay. Now the Croatian side with a little possession here. Back deep. So it must explain why the possession meters is where it's at because they did control it for the large part, and so Italy had that nice like 5-10 minutes of spell possession. So that probably explains why it was 55-45. But now, oh my god, really sloppy Joe so far. Who are you playing to, my guy? Wait, all right. Croatia now has it in a dangerous area though. They have numbers on the right hand side. Stanisic puts the ball in, and it meets the head of an Italian defender, goes straight up, and then Buddy misses the ball entirely. Uh, I mean, it's pretty clear. I don't think I don't think crossing the ball in if you're Italy is going to be a recipe for success. If you don't, you'd have to send in more players because they have one striker there, and they have three defenders behind the striker in the relatively immediate area, and then they have another one or two players immediately there in support positions. So just based on how Croatia is playing right now, I wouldn't think that playing direct and playing into the box is what I would do. Just control the ball on the outside and look to break them down by playing defeat and or taking shots from far to just weaken the Italian defense. defense right now because they're just sitting back. They're keeping a lot of numbers back and defending. And so I would like to see them do something like that. Should just force them to either you'll get a decent opportunity with relatively a decent amount of time and space, or they'll be forced to come up to you, and that should open things up. So that's personally what I would like to see. But anyway, unfortunately, they didn't ask me this year. Maybe next year, though. So here we are now. And this is how Italy plays soccer, though. Let's make that clear. So they are not only playing to their strengths, their identity, but they're just playing to how they've always played. So you could be in a 20-year coma, and in 2044, I had to literally check to see what year we're in. That's how alert I am and how up to date I am with everything. But either way, Pellegrini with a relatively weak left-footed shot at the keeper, but ultimately wasn't going to trouble anyone. Oh, he didn't hit it right. He hit it with the side of his foot, but he hit it almost with the bottom side of his foot. So that weird area where you don't get good contact on the ball. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, right. You could wake up from a 20-year coma with uh in regards to the Italian soccer team, and they would still be a team that prioritizes defense, is willing to sit back, absorb pressure, will be physical and make things difficult, just numbers behind the ball, try to take advantage of counter situations and set plays. Right. This will be true. This was true during the time of the Romans, when saying so was referring to the empire. This is true now, and this will be true in the year 2044 when you wake up from your slumber in this hypothetical scenario. So again, the onus is on Croatia to try to seize the game. Short corner for Modric, playing it back to Modric on an overlapping run, and Modric. Oh, I thought he had a decent ball in there, but the Italian defender bumped the guy to throw him off there just enough. But that could, if he plays that across goal, I thought he had a couple of white jerseys there in the middle who could have had a relatively clean look at it. But yeah, Italy so far on the front burner. Italy keeping things really interesting, really nice, really good. Here we go. Italy asking more of the questions at the moment. All right, Croatia plays it back to the keeper, and we're back the other way. Nice little, there we go. Nice little build-up play here now from Croatia. Well, I didn't even look at their formation. 4-2-3-1, based on what I just saw from a quick look. I reserve the right to be wrong, but it looked, based on my very quick glance, it looked like a 4-2-3-1 from Croatia. Yeah. And then let's see what Italy has. For So for Italy, it looks like a three. Let me see how many strikers they're playing with. Looks like a 3-5-2, which defensively then becomes a 5-3-2. You know what I mean? So that you have your left and right wing backs. So with Italy, it really would be a five-back system, even if on paper it says three backs. Um, of course, they have the license to go forward, but we all know that they are going to basically be playing as three center backs and a left and a right back for a lot of the game. We know this, so that's why I'm saying that they're playing a 5-3-2. That's how I view it, at least. Let's see what they officially said though. 3-1-4-2. Okay, and then 4-3-3. What did I say? I forget what I said. I thought Croatia had. Oh, 4-2-3-1. Yeah, and so you see. Yeah, 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1, right? It, at the moment, it looks like Modric and Kovacic are a little playing more as defensive midfielders. That just could be because of how the pace is going. And then, right, this is why I was referring to. If you want to say it's a 3-1-4-2, fine. But really, these two are playing as left and right backs, so that's why I'm saying 5-3-2. But anyway, for anyone who was interested in that technical breakdown. Boy, both sides just giving away possession pretty cheaply, which helps us on our quest to hitting the under, might I add. So we're fine with this. Now, I will tell you, my one worry, boy, high kick right by the ear, right by the right ear of the Italian striker. But anyway, my only worry about the game being as sloppy as it is thus far, my only worry is that they will be too sloppy and that either team will be able to get a decently easy goal through complete garbage. So I will admit this is an aspect that's worrying me right now. But we'll see what happens here. Yeah. God. If I see three players make the same vertical run one more time, I don't know what is going to happen here. But Modric, boy, gets this. Zucic gets dispossessed rather too easy, way too easily. Italy has the ball out for an Italian throw now, deep in their half, not deep, just in their half, and we live and we live. So we're putting on this game mainly because Brady asked us to, and because I know that this is the game that would have a lot of eyeballs. But it needs to be said. It needs to be said. I personally wanted to watch the Spain game because this is just not good, not quality. And maybe it'll change. But hey, at the same time, I'm hoping that the quality stays at this level because the under is well and alive. And Joe has something to say. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. um, so let's see for money line, it's a draw no bet, and it depends on your book, but that's how it is. At my book, a draw is a no bet, so we're fine there. Thanks, Joe. Um, so right now we're looking golden for the under, and right now it's looking like a draw no bet. But don't worry, Croatia's gonna find a way to put the under in jeopardy. I believe this with every fiber of my being. Why I don't know. I have zero reason to believe this at this point in time. Zero. It's again me just hoping. The Seminoles list draw as an option to choose, so I guess that's a no. Yeah, so it depends if you did the spread, or it really depends on your book. Or so if you do it on the spread, then you can pick just to draw. But if you go on the money line, then usually the draw's a no bet. So I don't. But some for some books they don't do that because money. Right, but you were responsible, and you were responsible, and not in the way that I pretend to be responsible. You were actually responsible, Joe. So credit to you. But see what it says on your Seminoles one, Joe. If it says draw no bet on the money line, they should have that be the option. If we're being honest, but some books like money, and I don't know why. It's really weird. Only 1 minute of added time. They're playing inviting balls, Croatia is, but don't necessarily love the final product that they're producing. Again, Italy really impressing me right now. They know that they can just play for a draw, and they are playing their style of soccer, but they are still pushing the issue. I'm proud of Italy. Good for Italy. I think we're also seeing the limitations of this Italian roster. So I don't think we can say if Italy, regardless of what happens here, I don't think. Hey, Joe, gotcha. Um, um, uh, I don't know what that was, Joe. So I don't know what that was on my end. But anyway, so it should be said though that regardless of who ends up emerging or how they end up emerging, whether Croatia's able to sneak one in late or not, um, I think it's pretty clear neither of these two teams are a danger to go deep in this tournament. I think that's pretty clear right now. And if you view things differently, please let me know. Please let me know in the comment section. But based on what I'm looking at right now, I don't I don't see too much room for optimism for either Italy or Croatia moving forward past today. I really don't. But anyway, friends, for anyone who just joined us, have you seen, ladies and gentlemen, this 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 new player who's making her FIBA debut? Let's see, what's her name? If you have a moment and you're doing absolutely nothing with your life right now, look up Zhang Ziyu, Ziyu. So Zhang Zhang Ziyu. Look her up, and she's 17 years old, about to make her FIBA debut for China. And why are we mentioning this? This came across my Twitter Twitter time whatever. 17-year-old center, 7'3", 2 meters 20 centimeters, 7'3", recorded 19 points, had 7 rebounds after shooting 9 of 9 from the field in her under 20 Asian Cup FIBA debut. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So check her, check out some of her highlights. It she she posts up, she stays patient, keeps the ball high, and pushes the shot off the glass. I mean, at the end of the day, sports is an entertainment product, and that's pretty entertaining. So, so again, Zhang Ziyu, or I should just put it, Zhang Ziyu. Really interesting stuff. from her. Here we are. Look this person up, Zhang Zihu. Already a highlight reel, and by that I mean just her posting up players who really will stand no chance. So she probably has to just worry about 3 second violation calls, but who cares? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, we are we are looking golden. We are looking crisp at the moment for the draw no bet, and we are looking fantastic for the under to hit. So here we go. We are continuing from our strong 6-4 performance with units yesterday. So let's just keep making money. Why not? I don't really see an issue. At least that's how I view things. Let's see. Spain is still 1-0. Yeah, so not a whole hell of a lot. To be honest, let's look at what else is going on. For being totally honest, let's see what else is happening in the world of everything. Because Group B not really living up to it right now. Oh, it's been said tonight, Stanley Cup, Game 7. We will be there for that. Very much looking forward for that game, to that conclusion of that game. But let's see what's on the docket for tomorrow. I already, not that I wanted to look ahead, but oh my god. Let's see. Actually, tonight's game's first. All right, after this, we do have Colombia, Paraguay. That should be a decent one. And then Brazil, Costa Rica at 9. We'll probably catch the second half of that. Let's first see about T20 cricket. Anything going on in the world of T20 cricket? Yeah. I don't know how you say this. I should look it up before I make a total fool of myself. Well, you already did. We have a. If you're really interested in watching me look foolish on a topic, then check out. We did the stream earlier on the India Australia cricket game, and I went in with a more or less zero knowledge, and it's just me trying to figure out cricket. So check that out if you're interested in. But anyway, we did watch India beat Australia by 24 runs earlier. I don't know how you so right if it's but anyway, we're not here to watch me butcher cricket terminology right now. What's today? Today, yeah, okay, so we might be able to catch the second half of Afghanistan, Bangladesh, and I know Australia is rooting for Bangladesh, so there's that. And now in the meantime, we have Colombia, Paraguay today, and then Brazil, Costa Rica. I'd rather do the Brazil game if we're being totally honest. And then tomorrow, I'm really looking forward to Chile, Argentina. And then let's see what else. How about in the Euro schedule for tomorrow? Here we go. Group C. So we have for tomorrow. Wait. Um. Oh, 4 games starting at noon. France, Poland. Mbappe is expected to start. Netherlands, Austria in Berlin. Serbia, Denmark, and then England, Slovenia. Might be a full day of streaming, boys. I think we'll do France and then England. Yeah, France, then England, then Peru, Canada, then Chile, Argentina. So that's 4 games. Yeah, that's probably what we'll probably do something like that for tomorrow. And then let's see, Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday. And then yeah, what else is going on? That's probably what if we have baseball tomorrow? No idea. But anyway, that's what we have on the docket for tomorrow. So far, the longer this game goes on like this, the longer I will almost hope that the longer I will almost hope for there to be a cricket game tomorrow. But anyway, uh, it is what it is, I guess. Or it isn't what it isn't. I don't know. What? I don't understand this. Oh, never mind. So I'm looking at the other schedules of tomorrow, and again, I don't know anything about cricket, and I forget that there's the T20 cricket, and that there are the matches that go on for days. Which that's annoying to keep track of, right? So we all want to move on with our lives at a certain point. But anyway, here we are. Why is Alex Pereira's grand entrance on my Twitter timeline, right? Pereira's. Anyway, let's see what else is going on in the world of sports. So heavy soccer day tomorrow, but that's fine. That's more than fine. Anything else? Brian Windhorst says that the PG-13 situation is about to. That's about to be resolved. Oh, how savage is that? The German dressed up in traditional garb, traditional clothing, and played Scotland a nice song as they entered the bus and waved goodbye to them. That's just uncalled for. Adding insult to injury. All right. Conor Gallagher will replace T.A. Wait, was it Trent Alexander-Arnold? TAA in midfield. Phil Foden will stay on the left wing, and Cole Palmer will continue to rot on the bench, so that's good. I called before this Euro that I called before this Euros that Cole Palmer would be wasted on England's bench. And look at that. Look at this too from Euro Hoopsnet. Serbia's coach Pesic says the USA's 2024 Olympic team is better than the '92 Dream Team. This American team is better than the original Dream Team from 1992. That's the quote. Wow, talk about trying to you know, compliment your opponent so that you don't create bulletin board material. I think he went a little overboard there. I'm gonna go on record and say that Coach Pesic went a little overboard there in his comments. But anyway, what is? Oh, Stephen A's commented that game. Steve on Game 7 tonight. Oh my gosh! All right, fresh from the words of Stephen A. Smith, he will be there in as E-Rock calls it, Miami, for Game 7 of the Florida Panthers game. Granted, I also didn't know that it was in Miami. Um, but I also didn't say that it was in Miami. Fort Lauderdale is not Miami. This much I know. Um, although I have to say, Joe, I am going to give Iraq some grace here because when I go to Google Florida Panthers, it does say it does say that their location is the Miami metropolitan area. But then if you click on their profile, it does say that they initially played in the Miami area before moving to the American Bank Arena. And that is if you then do that next step, that's in Sunrise, Florida, which which uh which right is by nature not not Miami. So, but I say all that to say, right, it's a 3-hour plane flight to Miami from Sunrise. So, I get why Iraq said Miami. I do, but but anyway, Stephen A. Smith is sharing with the world that he will be there tonight, at the Amaranth Bank Arena. So I'm looking forward to that walk-in video from Stephen A. Smith that goes viral for a couple hours on Twitter, where he's in his cowboy boots or or parka or whatever, however he elects to show up to the game today. So that'll be fun. That'll be awesome. All right. Oh, here we go. Pasalic off, Bruder on. We are back here with soccer. Sorry. And now that I'm talking out loud, Joe, too, I'm realizing now that when I said the 3-hour thing flight, there's no way that that was in Miami. I think that was from my location, right? And I might just be all messed up now, which is what I get for defending Iraq. But right, there's no way that it's a 3-hour flight in the state of Florida itself, right? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, because it's a 4-hour flight from me in New York, 4.5-hour flight. So now Miami. Look at us doing this. This is great content, boys. Um, yeah. Okay. So yeah, you can see Miami is like on the or you can see like it's clearly Fort Lauderdale, and then the Florida Panthers play are on the outside of Fort Lauderdale, and that it's clearly separate from Miami. You just see this, and so I don't know why it's at 3.5 hours there on my thing, but either way, you get the point. So I'm sorry that I dragged everyone through me being confused about me reading something on Google. But here we are, back to the game. And just like we started in the first half, zero fluidity, zero flow to this game, and the underlips. Actually, if we're being very real, we'll totally take this. Right, we'll take the draw, no bet, and we'll take the under hitting. So keep playing terrible soccer. It won't affect my life at all. All right. Yep. Play it back. Play it back. Play it back. When in doubt, play a 40-yard ball back to your keeper. When in doubt. Oh shoot. As soon as I say that, they actually found a decently good through ball. But don't worry, they pulled it back. Yep, and good. And we're back in our own midfield. And we're back at midfield. Good, good. Had the ball in the sixth, and it became a pass to the Croatian midfielder at midfield. Oh my God, a through ball that needed to be just right. Play it back. One time it. No. Oh my gosh, that was such a chance. And then his final cross goes beyond the 18 box. The cross then goes beyond the box itself. No way anyone was going to be able to get it on the other end of that. Oh, we had the chance there of a well-weighted through ball. Would have put him in on goal, 1v1 with the keeper. Or we got a deep set piece though on the left-hand side. Here we go. Buddy sold that one. I actually think that shouldn't have been a foul, but hey, who am I to argue? We'll live. I'm okay with a ref not giving a foul if it's clear that the person embellishes the foul slash contact. I'm okay with a ref not rewarding that. And I'm very consistent when it comes to this. But anyway, Modric on the left hand side puts in a dangerous area. Ooh. Modric wins the ball back. Modric wins it back, puts it in the middle. Oh, Severich put a nice little like chip ball ultimately over the heads of everyone, but that was actually really good play there. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Can't be mad at that. Why are the Los Angeles Lakers 22 minutes ago tweeting that JJ Redick is the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers and that's official? I hate those kind of announcements. It's officially official. Shut up. We all moved on with our lives. We all moved on with our day. We don't need the officially official announcement. That's just me. Anyway. Croatia, no, I will say they're opening up and Italy's dropping back. This is playing out well into our hands, boys, just like we thought it would. There we go. And I'll mind you for everyone who's coming at me right now. We took these two individual bets at significant plus value. The draw no bet for Croatia money line was at plus 140, and the under 1.5 as that plus was at plus 164 when we got it in. So we're really playing with house money at this point. This is this is exactly what we're hoping for. Croatia's just dealing with the ball back there. Um, like their tournament lives don't depend on it. Yeah, the commentary team, by the way, that I'm listening to just agreed with me that it's not a back three, it's a back five for Italy. So that's nice to feel vindication. I don't care what ESPN says. If nothing else, to everyone tuning in, if you get nothing else from our programming, I want it to be known that um, ESPN has earned zero benefit of the doubt, and you should question everything that they say. And when they do get something right, this isn't a C. ESPN got it right. Right, that should be their standard. More or less, if it comes out of the mouth of anyone from ESPN or on their website, then I would say that you need to check their sources and fact check them because it's been so often where on this network alone, after a simple 5 minute Google search, we showed that what they showed or what they shared was just incorrect. But anyway, back to the game. Handball, 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 VAR, handball, handball, handball. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's taking a while to review. It's taking a while to review. VAR. Oh, they're going to them. Oh my god. Have they not learned from American sports? So what? So the system. Oh my god. They need to find a way to speed up this system. All right. VAR. Penalty! Penalty, boys! We're in. And girls, boys and girls. That's tough because he's turning away and his arm goes up. Right, it's supposed to be a natural position, unnatural position, whatever. You can't argue that it went off his arm or hand. You have to have more awareness there, unfortunately, because there's no way. First of all, there's no way that that was going to go on goal. Let's get that straight. But oh, Luka Modric, though, to take the penalty. This could be exactly what we've been hoping for. Okay. Donnarumma does look imposing in goal, though, doesn't he? Like you try scoring on that. But Modric, cool, calm, delected. Insane. Puts it bottom right, and keeper jumps to his left. Times the jump beautifully. Oh my gosh. Will we come to rue this opportunity? Will we come to regret that moment, that missed chance that could have been? Uh, will we come to regret the day that we trusted Croatia money line? To be determined. To be determined. Anyway, puts the ball in. Modric off the rebound with the left foot. He makes up for it. Goal! 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 Luka Modric doesn't need a penalty to score. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, he says, you know what? I'll miss the penalty. I will make it an obvious attempt on goal that's easily savable. Keep it. Allow me to score in the run of play. I don't want a penalty. I don't want a penalty goal marring my record. I'd rather score a proper goal. Look at him. Oh, really, like kidding aside, it wasn't the best of penalties, obviously. Keeps it low, decent pace on it. Like that was just a fantastic save. Really was. And then for that to be the goal that you allow on a rebound, the defense and particularly when so many bodies back, the defense let him down there. The defense really did let him down there. But we'll take it. We'll take it, boys. Let's go. You see that show? You see that? Are you watching? ah, the gambling gods giveth and the gambling gods taketh away. So now here we are, holding on for dear life for 32 minutes and counting. We just need this score to hold up. That's all we need. All we are looking for, all we need. Just keep it as is. Wasn't I don't know how to describe it. It was a goal that, 100% earned. Croatia was clearly the better side coming out of the half, but wasn't necessarily a goal that you felt like, oh, finally, right? And I don't know if that even makes sense what I'm saying here necessarily. But anyway, now let's see. On the other hand, Italy now responding. Oh, Italy's now opening up. Now this could be dangerous. Croatia is going to. I don't know what Croatia will do. This game could open up now, which would then put the over under in jeopardy potentially. So I don't know. This so definitely an odd game. Very sloppy. Not a whole hell of a lot of rhythm going on. But hey, not bad. It's been decently entertaining for what it is, right? So anyway, let's create our little social media post here. I hate doing the social media posts and capitalizing the U in Euro. Absolutely drives me bananas each and every time. And I will complain about it for each post that we have to do. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, what was I trying to do? Oh, yeah. Modric. Here we go. Oh, what's happening now? Ah, Modric picks up a yellow after a clumsy challenge there. Mm, mm. Yeah, I didn't love that. Didn't love that. All right, here we go. Now, here's the thing. Now, if you're here's the thing. Now, if you're oh, I didn't mean to post that to the same one. Whoops. Not what I meant to do. Here's the thing. Now, if you're Italy, um, you've been playing the way you've been playing this whole time, and now you have to try to play somewhat uncharacteristically of what you're used to. And that can be hard to do in the run of of a game. That can be hard to do on the fly when you're forced to do it. You'd rather right dictate how you play and not have it be dependent on the circumstance of the game. Obviously, you'd much rather have it be that way. So I say all that to say, don't be surprised now if as Italy opens up, don't be surprised now if it does open opportunities mainly for Modric to take advantage of. Right? Wouldn't be surprising at all. Could very easily um, give more chances and open things up for a um, could easily open things up and genuinely put the over or the under in jeopardy. Very much could. So that's just one thing to look for. Let's see how both sides respond in terms of the flow of this game now. Because right, largely it's been sloppy. Neither side having too much possession. Neither side having too much quality possession. So anyway, so now Italy with the ball back. 4-1-4-1 from Croatia now, which allows you to switch it to a 4-5-1 and just have one target striker for when you get possession. But a very clear change. And of course, that's the amendability of the 4-3-3 anyway. So it's not that they change formation so much as the as the focus of individual players has now shifted. So now the 4-3-3, the way it's being played now by Croatia, is inherently just more of a 4-5-1. Oh my god, not a bad look from Darmian on the outside though there. But Croatia closing nicely. Now Italy obviously very good at staying compact, staying defensive. But Croatia, that's a part of their game too, in terms of making things difficult, congesting things. Nothing easy, right? Fertasi couldn't get much on that one. That's unfortunate. Fertasi though, trying to force the issue, trying to make something happen. Ooh, I was worried there for a moment because Italy played it along their back four, and Croatia was pressuring. And it was pretty decently close to. being a 1v1 with the keeper. Good. Croatia with the long ball to the left-hand side. Ooh, good closeout. Darmian with 2 chances now in the span of, like, 4 minutes. Would like to see him. He's doesn't look like he's ready almost. And, right, he's seeing the deflection, but he doesn't look like he's necessarily ready for the ball or to make the most of a chance. But anyway, Vertesi with another ball to Darmian. He heads it down. Oh, but Italy regains it back. Decent through ball. Jorginho wins a corner. Italy forcing the issue. Okay. So now here we are. Italy about to take this away. Don't love that the keeper had to punch out that corner. It looked catchable, but I guess safety first. Fine. Italy, Italy's knocking on the door. If he doesn't intervene there and come off his line, that's 1-1. Why are they whistling? What's wrong? What are they complaining about? Why is the crowd complaining? Oh, it must be the Croatian side. Oh, oh. Italy, Italy having a little possession deep. Oh my God. Darmian has touched the ball a lot. Oh no, that's not Darmian. Ah, Austin goes for a throw. I mean, right? This is something. This is becoming a game now. We don't mind this. We don't mind this at all. Here we go. Now Perisic out. Oh no, Perisic on, and Ivanusic and Kovacic is out. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That just seems like a play for fresh legs. That's what that looks like to me. But anyway, here we are. 20 minutes. 20 minutes remaining. Oh, that's not a foul. That's such a cheap foul. But anyway, you can't put yourself in that position. But right, you get pushed in the back. That's weak. That's weak. He definitely went down easy there. But again, if you're Croatia, you can't put yourself in that position. But anyway, free kick. And for the record, he should go down easy and try to force that issue. He absolutely should. Um, just that was obviously a weak call. Very weak. But here we are. Oh, right in the wall. Right in the off the head of the wall, out for a corner. Oop, and here we go. Ooh, foul. Ah. Oh, and a yellow for that too? That's a little harsh. But hey, soccer. Actually, that's not soccer. I actually hate that call. I don't think that was a foul. I thought it was both sides, just being physical, but nothing. I didn't think that was much. But anyway, play goes on. Ooh. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Italy not really used to needing to open up and press the issue. And case in point right there, not on the same page, all going. Oh, the yellow card was for kicking the ball away. Okay, okay. That's fair. That's fair. I was gonna say that foul wasn't yellow card worthy, but time wasting kicking the ball away, I can see that. But anyway, Italy not quite used to having to open up offensively in the attack. And you just see that they're lacking those moments of being just needing to be on the same page. They really are. So we'll see. Now subs on for who's coming on. I have no idea. I couldn't read. I'll be honest. I'm doing other things while doing this. But anyway, we'll see now. We'll see now if Italy can play outside of what they're usually used to, outside of their usual comfort level. We'll see. It's a legitimate question to ask if they can. I don't know. But for sure, if we let's pretend that they enjoy a little spell possession and do manage to get on the other end. Oh, offside. That's a killer. You just see that they're not used to playing this style of soccer. And so that, for example, it's just a careless offside call because Buddy was standing still. Buddy was standing alone for a good 10 seconds offside. And so this is what I mean. It's so hard to adjust so drastically on the fly. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Not that I don't necessarily have any active rooting interest. I'm just seeing I'm just rooting for the best product at the end of the day. That's both sides really bad, careless giveaways. And in soccer, you don't giving the ball away isn't like a death sentence, obviously. But what you don't want is really unforced giveaways, particularly where then you set up the other team um, to put pressure on your back four. That's really what you want to avoid out of anything else. No way he's not offside. Oh, he was on. Play on, play on, play on, play on, play on. All right. Oh my god. I hate how delayed the offsides ruling can be. I really do. Really do, but we'll live. um, it's just annoying, right? I think we all can agree there. It's just unnecessarily annoying. But anyway, 11 minutes in additional time. 11 minutes in additional time. We are holding on for dear life, boys. Let us see. Let's see if we can continue to please those who control the fate of bank accounts around the world. This is feeling closer to a Game of Thrones episode, the old gods and the new. But anyway, what do we have after this again? I should really again, I've told everyone I need a secretary to just keep my really basic thoughts organized. But anyway, and Italy places a nice flick ball straight out of bounds with no one in sight, and the under continues to look like the play. The under continues to look spectacular. But all right, what are we doing? Oh yeah, Copa America, Colombia, right? That's who's playing. I'm doing this. I'm trying to do this from memory. Yep, Colombia, Paraguay. Hell yeah. Hopefully we see a little more quality from Colombia, Paraguay. Croatia looking for another ball. Subbing out Modric. Subbing out Modric right there. I want this on the record. I do not love that. I do not love that one bit. Wow. I mean, he's who we based our whole thumbnail off of. I do not. We that is a tough pill for me right there. 10 minutes without Modric, and now granted, you are playing Italy, so I don't know. And again, Italy is looking to win the game 1-0. Way handball going the other way. I don't know if I love taking Modric out there. I really don't. only because he's the one guy who can still control the midfield battle. So we'll see. Well, that should be a foul. That's a really unneeded tackle around midfield. He was back to goal, trying to just blast back. Why would you slide tackle there? Yellow card. Well, well deserved there for Stanisic. Really odd choice right there, for being completely honest. Really odd. Very odd choice. I don't understand that one at all. But anyway, coming back on. Now Croatia just keeping possession. Yeah, yeah. Plays it back to the keep. Yep, yep, yep. Italy wins it back, but let's see. Huge switch. And they're forced to play it back because Croatia, credit to them, mostly disciplined in defense there. Oh, finds a ball though. Oh, almost had that through ball to put him through on goal 1v1 with the keeper. Wow. That's how close you can be from potentially tying it up to losing out on a very clear goal scoring opportunity. Italy cleans it up in the back, but they have to just boot it out, reset, and it's out for a Croatian throw by midfield. All right, boys. 5 minutes left. We're at the 5 minute mark. Here we go. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Mm, gave you a little chippy now too, which fair enough. If you can waste as much time as possible, you know that any time wasted won't be 100% replaced by extra time. You know this. So anyway, so I that's me basically saying I don't mind that play. I don't mind that play. But you have to be worried too about picking up really a senseless um, yellow card and then potentially missing an important game down the stretch. So I'd rather. I'm of the mindset you always play your opposition straight up because it's so hard to play well anyway. It's so hard to get to a level where you are playing at a good level. So to then play these games, and to then it's so hard. I think to flip the switch when needed or as needed. That's how I view things. But I've been told before about why that's wrong, about why you have to do stupidity when you have a 1-0 lead. So and that's fine. That's fine. But anyway, here we go. Credit Italy. They are going for it, and they're not looking completely incompetent. Oh, a dangerous ball across the face of goal, and it goes out for a goal kick. Had two players in the area. That's really good ball too. I think he was onside. I can't tell if he was onside or not actually. But either way, oh, that was the chance. That was a really great chance right there. But anyway, we move on. It's got to be coming to a close here. We've got to be. Someone has a cramp. Is it time wasting? I don't know. I mean, probably. All right, they're getting a sub in. I don't mind that necessarily. Get the sub in while the player is cramping, right? A little bit of gamesmanship. I respect it. I respect it. And there we go. For a goal kick, they gotta hurry. Oh, Croatia getting another sub. Again, I don't mind this. I don't mind this. I don't mind this, but at the same time, I just said, and I've made my position clear. I'd rather you just play straight up, and so these little games, I don't mind it, but mm, I'm not a huge fan. But I know everyone does it, so it's fine. It's all fine. Italy with the ball back. Okay. Oh, that final ball needs to be a little more clinical, but the rebound goes back. I mean, Croatia has everyone back, right? Oh, get a touch on it. Yes. Oh, that's not a foul. He got ball. I hate that. 8 minutes of additional time. 8 minutes. Oh, never mind. He got 0 ball. My bad. My bad. Good call, ref. Good call. But 8 minutes of additional time. All right. We're sweating this one out, boys. 7 minutes left of additional time. I don't know how. Even if you add up all of the, if this is the new standard for um time wasting tactics, I'm more than okay with it. I am very much okay with that. If this is how they combat time wasting tactics, I'm okay with that. But I've just wow. I think if you took a stopwatch and were decently generous of when you stopped and started the time of in terms of keeping track, I think it would have been 4 minutes at most. But so 8 minutes is honestly bonkers. That's crazy. That is honestly crazy. Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Wow. I cannot believe that. But hey, here we are. All right, we're 3 minutes in. Just need to hang on for these last five, boys and girls and girls. And then we will have the Colombia Paraguay game right after this. Now, must be said, Italy doing these silly chippy fouls. I don't think that's the recipe for great Italy. And yeah, Joe. As of now, we're going 2 for 2, but 8 minutes of additional time. I will tell you that's borderline unheard of. Especially when I so here's how it's supposed to work: is that any opportunities where there wasn't clear fluidity in the play, that time is supposed to be added up, and then it's added in the form of additional time at the end. But that usually plays out where it's just 2 3 minutes of additional time. Occasionally you'll see something like 4 minutes of additional time, but eight is, even when you consider those injuries and all those time wasting tactics, I don't know how they came up with eight at all. But again, if they're penalizing Croatia for those clear and blatant foul or time wasting opportunities, I'm okay with that if that's the new standard going forward. I just sincerely hope that that's the new standard going forward. and now and now we are seeing the embodiment of Greco wrestling on the field as well. So this is exciting. Never a dull day in the office. Never a dull day in the office show. Oh, I spelled Columbia wrong. We're setting up the next stream as well. Columbia. Okay. Oh my god. 1 minute left, boys. 1 minute left. Luka Modric just biting his shirt. What do you think I'm doing, buddy? Oh, a foul. Oh my god, Italy's getting a shot. Are you kidding me? That's that's what we're gonna lose it on? Only because of 8 minutes of additional time. We're gonna lose? Are you kidding me? Oh, are you kidding me? Ah, and to have it be like that, as Luka Modric is on the bench. Ah, all right. So we get the draw, no bet, and we get the overhitting on our alternative thing. Ah. Frustrating end, Joe. Frustrating end. Oh, that's not what I meant to play. Joe, we have had 4 of these bad beats out of 5 now. Uh, really great ball. Really great. How do we have they literally had 8 bodies back and they had about 3 Italian jerseys forward and we still find ourselves alone at the edge of the box somehow. Wow. Wow. If we're being honest, so Italy deserved that point. So good for them. Good for them. But that is frustrating. That is very frustrating. And of course, it's final whistle now. Ah, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for today. Let me make sure I spelled James Rodriguez right. Oh, I did. Ladies and gentlemen, that is beyond frustrating. Joe said it best. That is a bad beat, as that's as bad of a bad beat as bad beats get. But it's okay. We will move forward. We will persevere. Our fight for going 5 net lives on. Appreciate everyone tuning in. See you later, Joe.